Hello everyone. So the big news, Eze is coming home. What a revelation. So this happened last night and Ornstein himself has given us an Orn bomb. He said Arsenal make move for Eberechi Eze, and 27-year-old wants them. Who wouldn't? Tottenham lined up deal with Crystal Palace today and player, but after Havertz's injury, Arsenal FC now closing in on England international. If he proceeds with the choice, Tottenham will pursue other targets. Yes. How do you feel about this move? Personally, I'm really excited. Eze is someone that it's been building up for a couple of weeks now during the transfer window during the summer. So I watched a couple of videos of him talking about his time growing up in the Arsenal Youth Academy, being let go, and it was a bit of a sad story seeing what an amazing player he's developed into. So he's 27 years old. He's coming into his prime. This is like a perfect deal, perfect move to make for Arsenal to bring in a player in his prime. So we're not buying someone who is going to have potential. We need success now. We finished second for the last 3 years. Now is the time to actually push on and take that next step. Buying players who are Premier League tested and ready means that we can hit the ground running. We don't have to wait for their potential. We don't have to wait to build them up. And the fact that Eze has been playing in the Premier League already, he's used to the physical demands. He knows what to expect. So if we look at his season from last year, 8 goals, 8 assists. The year before that, 11 goals, 4 assists. The year before that, 10 goals, 4 assists. And he's playing for a team who aren't really going to challenge for top 4. So for him to do this means that he's the talisman of the team. He's the one driving forward, creating the chances. You could say, well, Martinelli is producing better numbers and he's better defensively. But you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes you have to be direct. You have to go for it. And if Arsenal can get this over the line, like the reports have been saying, and I trust Ornstein when he makes a tweet, it's like gospel. So the rumors is that Eze will have his medical tomorrow on Friday, and then he could be eligible and registered on the weekend as an Arsenal player. So I'm really excited. Romano is getting in there with tap-ins after Ornstein saying that Crystal Palace have accepted 60 million and Arsenal are finalizing contract terms with Eze. So this is brilliant news, especially after the injury from Havertz, and it feels like it's a knock-on effect. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a shame, really, to see Havertz, bulking up, and it felt like because of the competition from Gyökeres, Havertz would have to up his game even more and try to prove himself. But now with him being injured, we don't know exactly for how long. It could be for a few months. This could mean that Marino again plays backup striker, but with Eze coming in, this means that Eze can play on the left. And I know that he's not a natural striker. He's more of a playmaker, but he drifts out to the left. That will be interesting to see. But we can have Calafiori bombing on the outside, offering some width. If Calafiori isn't playing, you have Miles, but Miles likes to drift inwards into the midfield. So it'll be interesting to see how they can work this. You could see Gyökeres maybe drifting out to the left and then drifting back into the centre, and seeing a lot more interchanging of players in different parts of the field. We've already seen Saka cutting inside, so it'll be interesting to see how we can balance the squad, because really Eze is seen as a replacement for Odegaard, but you can't leave the captain out of the team, and Odegaard is Arteta's boy. He's his voice on the pitch, so you can't leave him out. You can't leave Rice out. He's £100 million player. You can't leave Zubamendi out. He's the new holding midfielder we've been tracking for years. So what do? You put Eze out on the wing, but you can interchange him in different positions. It may mean we attack in different ways, but it's exciting to see. It's really exciting if we can get this over the line. I don't know about you, but I've been invested in Eze since I've been watching him speak and talk about his journey and how devastated he was when he was let go from Arsenal. So to see him return home, especially to see him reject Spurs, it just makes it more sweeter, because they laid the groundwork there, but we can swoop in and seal the deal. And he was one of the players from last year who was really in form. He's a type of player, when you watch him, he makes things happen. He has excellent technique, brilliant dribbling. He doesn't have that explosive pace, but he has that close ball control, and I feel that we are dangerous in areas all over the pitch with his signing. You have Saka, who in previous seasons is always double marked now. So this way you have other threats, and this can leave opportunities for the likes of Rice or Odegaard to get into shooting position. So I hope they are practicing their shooting drills in training, because I feel that a lot more opportunities are going to open up. And it feels like when you have a winning team, you're judged by the quality of your perceived lowest ranked player. And even when it comes to defenders, if we can get everyone involved in attacking positions, then we are a threat all over the pitch. So let me know what you think about this signing. I'm buzzing. I'm really excited about it. It's just going to be amazing to see how he can link up with Gyökeres, and I think Eze just brings that flair. Hopefully Arteta doesn't coach that out of him and gives him that flexibility to express himself. If he does, then I think that we are going to be very dangerous. So coupled with our strong defense, now we're going to have more threat going forward. We're going to pose the opposition more difficulties when they're watching training tapes of how to stop Arsenal. In the past, it's just to sit deep, double mark or triple mark Saka, stop the ball getting to him, cut out Odegaard, and your job is done. And then just pray that the Arsenal don't score from a corner. But here we've got potentially more goals coming from open play. So I am really excited, especially he's coming into his prime. He's 27. He's not 22 or 23 like Madueke. So Madueke, we can give him some grace. If he doesn't do well, we can say, okay, he's still young. We can give him a bit more time. But we have players now who can hit the ground running, and we can hope. I know sometimes it feels painful to hope because you don't want to be disappointed. But let's hope. Let's be positive. We can win the Premier League. We can win the Champions League. We have the players. We have the solid foundation there. If you look at Arsenal as a football team, we have such a strong fan base from all over the world. We have such a diverse fan base. If you look at social media, Arsenal are killing it on social media, representing the team. It's become a fashionable team now. If you look at the merchandise, everyone is getting excited about that. But we just don't want to be fluff. We don't want to be just a team that has all of that, but isn't actually competing and exciting to watch. So we need to back that up with results. Performances would be great, but if we play really bad football, but we still score, even if it's a jammy goal or whatever, it doesn't matter, as long as we keep winning. So let me know what you think about this deal, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.